Mark Selby beat Ronnie O'Sullivan 10-7 in a thrilling final to win the UK Championship for the second time. In a sensational evening session, Selby hit 3 centuries in the final 6 frames, with O'Sullivan hitting 2 of his own, to clinch victory in York. 5-time winner O'Sullivan fought back from 7-2 down to trail 8-7. But Selby, 33, rose to the challenge to become only the 6th player to secure the World Championship and UK titles in the same calendar year. His victory also means he has completed the Triple Crown of UK, Masters and World Championship twice. To play Ronnie in any game is always a great atmosphere and gives you a buzz, said Selby. I had to be on the top of my game. And if I had only played at 60% then I wouldn't have won. It's a great feeling. The world number 1, who as champion collects £170,000 in prize money, joins an illustrious list of players in O'Sullivan, Stephen Hendry, Steve Davis, John Higgins and John Parrott to hold both the world and UK titles in the same year. Selby also ended O'Sullivan's 100% record in UK Championship finals. The match was effectively won in the first session as Selby, renowned for his resolute style of play, won frames lasting 33 and 48 minutes in pulling 4 clear at the interval. He compiled 489 points to O'Sullivan's 50 and taking 6 frames in a row to lead 7-2 after the first frame of the evening session. Selby was pushed hard by his fellow Englishman, as O'Sullivan closed to within a frame but with breaks of 137, 130 and 107 secured a second UK title to follow his first in 2012. O'Sullivan missed the chance not only to equal Steve Davis's haul of 6 UK titles, but also to move above Davis and Higgins into second in the all-time ranking winners list behind Hendry. It was his 3rd defeat in the final of a major event this season, following losses against Judd Trump at the European Masters and John Higgins at the Champion of Champions. Despite her blistering opening frame and further tons in the second session, taking his total of career centuries past 850, O'Sullivan made uncharacteristic errors in the opening session that ultimately cost him the match. He produced breaks of 56, 80, 134, 130 and 82 in the second session to reduce the deficit to 8-7, but the 40-year-old could make no further inroads against an inspired Selby. I just want to say well done to Mark. He played fantastic today and he deserved it, said O'Sullivan. I missed too many easy balls, but I think I did all right considering he's world number 1 and so far ahead of everyone else. Those final 6 frames, frame 12 to 134 break, O'Sullivan frame 13 to 137 break, Selby frame 14 to 130 break, O'Sullivan frame 15 to 82 break, O'Sullivan frame 16 to 134 break, Selby frame 17 to 107 break. Selby analysis, snooker from the gods. 6-time world champion Steve Davis on BBC Two. While it's difficult to judge eras, I think Selby is one of the greats already. If he doesn't know how great he is, he should just watch the tape of that match. Inspired to try snooker. Snooker balls. Find out how to get into snooker, pool and billiards with our fully inclusive guide. Former world champion John Parrott on BBC Two. That was one of the finest games of snooker I've ever seen. The evening session really was snooker from the gods. Everything about that match from both players was just stupendous. It's going to be hard to top a final like that this season. It really was that great. Former world champion Shaun Murphy on Twitter. Anyone watching the snooker has witnessed the bar being raised. Practice table for the rest of us. Congrats to @Mark Jester Selby #history. 2-time World Open champion Mark Allen on Twitter. I wonder, do these guys know they're playing for the UK Championship? The standard is absolutely ridiculous. Just sit back and enjoy as a neutral. Frame scores: Ronnie O'Sullivan, Eng, 7-10. Mark Selby, Eng, 138-0, 124, 41-71, 63-0, 63, 8-103, 67, 0-82, 63, 32-52. 1-109, 58 and 51, 0-128, 87, 9-65, 56, 144-0, 56 and 80, 50-36, 134-0, 134, 0-137, 137, 130-0, 130, 82-0, 82, 1-134, 134, 5-118, 107.